What's going on, guys? Car review guys here. My name is AJ and we are back again with the 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid, and this is the limited trim level. We are going to be going over 5 things to love, 5 things to improve. This is not the full review. Full review, link down below. We go through it in detail. We take it on a drive. It is a proper review. That's not what this is. This is a very quick video. Again, 5 things to love, 5 things to improve. We're going to start with the cinematic, but then we're going to jump right into it because this is a much shorter video. Again, been doing these videos in my garage. The reviews are done elsewhere just because audio is good in here. Lighting is pretty good in here. The only thing that's not perfect in here, obviously, is it's hard to get the whole vehicle in the frame, but is what it is. Trying to provide quality for you all. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump on into it. Let's roll. Number 1 on the 5 things to improve, and unsurprisingly, if you've watched these videos before, arches. I wish that was just optional. Despite trim level, anything, I think that should always be an option to get those color matched. I'll say it again, I understand the point of them. However, that's the only thing I don't love the look on, and a lot of vehicles just have these plastic arches, and to me, it looks cheap. Honestly, it just does. So, not a big deal. It's easy to fix, but nonetheless, that is something that I would love to see. And again, when this video comes out, if it changes and that is an option, please don't shoot me. I have gone through, I have done my research. At this time of the video, there is no optional arches. So if that changes, good. Number 2 on the improvement list is on the interior, and that is just simply color options. As you can see here, we have black, there is also a gray, and that is it on this trim level. Now, if you go up to the platinum, there is a 3rd color choice. However, I feel that even on this trim level, there should really be 3 color options. Again, not a big deal, but it is something that I think would apply to many people. There's black and gray. Having 1 extra color option, whether it's brown, red, you name it, 1 more option I think would definitely be nice for all of you. Number 3 on the list has to do with the mirror, and if you go up trim levels, then you can get a digital rear view mirror. However, on the limited, it is not an option. You cannot get it. So if that's something you want, you're gonna have to go up. And again, it's not that big of a deal. And I love that it is at least on the highest trim level, but I do wish it was an option for, I don't know, $300, somewhere in there. That would be nice. Number 4 on the list is here in the infotainment area. Nice screen, super responsive. I love the layout. The improvement comes with having the option to do a split screen. Nothing new here. It would be an over-the-air update. From my understanding, if I'm wrong, just comment down below. Happy to take the mistake on that one, but I do believe this would just be an over-the-air update. What I mean by that is just make like a little piece optional to where that can be basically your navigation, music over here, vice versa. If you want to flip it, that would definitely be nice to have some a little bit more customizable screen. Last but not least on the improvement list is number 5, and that has to do with the steering wheel.
again, something that most people probably wouldn't even think about and really wouldn't care. But again, it's something to make this vehicle just a little bit better. And that has to do with the steering wheel. Obviously, you can see telescopic wheel, nice. Would love to see optional. I would never expect it standard. Optional power telescopic, because then you can integrate that with your memory seating, and then you push a button, wheel goes where you need it to, mirrors and seats. It's just nice to have. It's not something you need, but it is a luxury item, and if it was optional, you could pay for it. If not, it doesn't affect you. Let's go ahead and jump on in to the 5 things to love.
Number 1 on the 5 things to love is the interior space. There is a lot of space. Like, you can see all the leg room here. If I were to pull this seat just forward, not even slide it, that's a lot of rear leg room, plus the storage in the back, which we go through in detail in the full review. That is for you if you want to see all of that. And I am 5'9", so that's how much space. There's just so much utilized space in this Grand Highlander that, I don't know, I just think it's really good. If you are, you know, have a big family or whatever your case is, or hosting a lot of people, definitely a good option.
Number 2 on the list is the hybrid system. And what I mean by that is I drive all kinds of OEMs and their hybrids. Toyota, right? Even on the Camry, early days hybrid Camry, there's always been refinement. Now, we get all the way to this vehicle. To date, this is one of the best hybrids I have driven. It is almost, not 100%, you can tell just, maybe you can't, I can tell, but just because I drive them all the time, just a hair of kind of on and off, back and forth, but it's so close to seamless. It's so good. Like, there's some other manufacturers that it is super obvious, like hitting you in the back almost, like when it's changing in between gasoline and not. So definitely props to Toyota on the hybrid system. Number 3 on the list is the interior technology / features. And just some of the things to name, you've got your rear window shade back here, which again, not really technology, but is a feature. You have 2nd row heated seats. If you go up to the top trim level, I do believe you get ventilated in the rear 2nd row as well. And then we come up here, you do have memory seating. You have a heated steering wheel. You have heated and ventilated front seats. You have a full digital display. If you go up a trim level, you're going to be able to get heads-up display. And then there is a package even on this to get the panoramic roof and a 360 camera, just not on my tester. But all of that said, you get a lot of things even in this Limited. Number 4 on the list is a good value. With that, I'm going to tie in one more thing, and that is quality. I think quality is important when it comes to value. And if you guys don't know my background, college degree, 4-year degree, supply chain management, and a lot of my career was spent in automotive. Working with SQEs and everything else on parts just fitting. I've also worked at a tier 1 automotive supplier supplying Toyota with aluminum. With that said, the quality department for Toyota is by far and away one of the top premier qualities. Now, those of you that have never worked in that industry are going to have no idea, and I totally understand. Toyota on their quality department is so stringent, it is irritating to be a supplier for Toyota. Some of your upper echelon brands that you would expect to be that way, not necessarily the case. So you're always going to get a really good quality. And what I mean by quality, I'm just going to touch on a few things here, trying to keep this video short. Again, all of your alignments are going to be pretty much on the money. Yes, there's going to be a car every now and again that slips through, that maybe there's an issue, but guess what? It's under warranty. Go get it fixed. With that said, also, again, all of these lines, all of the stitching, there's nothing out of place. Everything's dead on. All the alignments, gappings, no squeaks, rattles, blah, 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 blah. None of that. And you're getting a vehicle with all of this tech that I've talked about
for right around $52,000, give or take just a little bit. I say it's a good value.
Last but not least is number 5, and that would have to be the powertrain and the drivetrain. The fact that it is all-wheel drive, and you're getting gas mileage that's better than some 4-door sedans, and this is a large SUV. Also, with the good gas mileage and having all-wheel drive, it's not slow. Now, obviously, if you're not new to my channel, you can tell I own some fast cars. Back there is one of them. And I've owned other fast cars as well, so I know what fast is. This is not fast, but for an SUV this size with that gas mileage, it's got some pep to it. It really does. Like it's actually impressive considering the size. So keep that in mind. I thought it was really good. I was happy with the way it drove. Love having the pep, love having the gas mileage. And again, the hybrid system on this is very good. Super seamless, as close as I think they're probably gonna get. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If there's anything else you would like to know, just comment down below. I'll try to respond to everyone. If there's something that you think is pretty basic, I would encourage you to watch my review because I probably cover it in there. If it's specific, again, I try to respond to everybody. Almost to 20,000 subscribers, so thank each and every one of you. I do, can't thank you enough for sure. So thank you, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.